Good day, everyone. Real World Prepper here, and I just wanted to say a few things about censorship. Speaking the truth will not always set you free. So, for those of you that got to watch the live stream Friday night that I hosted on my channel with Zombie Farmer in Kansas Prepper, you undoubtedly saw the trouble that we were having. We practice run this stuff all the time. We've done these before, as you guys, many of you know, and everything went off without a hitch on the practice run, but obviously we were fraught with problems that night. There were trouble connecting, the calls weren't being recognized, the video calls. Again, these are things we have tried and trued many times before, but when it came game time, it was not cooperating. Then we were having phantom calls, phantom video calls coming in. So, you know, not sure what was going on there, guys, okay? I'm just gonna put it this, it was either hackers, or it was YT or GOOGLE themselves putting a stymie on it. I don't know which. I debated all weekend on what, if anything, to do about it. Zombie Farmer did a video where he mentioned it and talked about it. The video has been removed. I'm just going to leave it at that. I didn't remove it. It was removed on someone else's behalf. So, and I'm not sure who. I can speculate, probably YT or GOOGLE. So anyhow, just want to say a couple things to that. What I think's happening here is when voices of truth get together, when voices of truth are out there, first of all, we know that many in the left, on the left rather, in the media and with these corporations that own much of everything and you know, our media and these platforms that we use, when there's something that they don't want to hear, I mean, this is not the first time this has happened. I've had a lot of people comment that they've seen similar things happen to other channels and other sources, other platforms, etc., of what I believe is outright censorship. All right, so a lot of pundits are talking about the rising tide of hate speech and extreme Christian extremism, you know, racism, white supremacy, anti-Semitism, and all this kind of stuff. This is the line they want you to believe, but statistically this is untrue. Once you see the truth, you cannot unsee the truth. The truth about the fake media, the truth about the rampant corruption in government and in politicians, the truth about God and Jesus being the only way to salvation. Once you know these things or see these things, you cannot unknow them or unsee them. The same is true with prepping, because we would likely have seen all these things that I've mentioned and would therefore be prompted to prep. You cannot unlearn that, unsee that. You cannot unknow the reasons why you should prep. We all know that there is censorship going on in the world. We see it more and more. Lies in the media, some by omission and some just lies outright. We have seen this again for many years, but the pace is just ramping up just unbelievably, okay? More and more we're seeing this, and we're seeing voices being silenced, okay? So this should be a red flag for everybody, okay? That, you know, the old saying, the truth will set you free, I don't believe that's so true anymore, okay? The truth will get you jailed or worse, you know, it seems like. So we see individual voices getting silenced. We see conservative voices on college campuses being silenced. We see violence breaking out against conservative voices on the streets in some of our bigger cities, you know, all over, you know, in California, Portland, Oregon, and I mean, just all kinds of places all over the place. You guys have seen, no doubt, a lot of these videos that are out there of this just absolute stunning craziness and the tolerance of the left when it comes to free speech, which they claim to want to be a part of and protecting, but it's absolutely untrue. I've often heard that one is attacked most when he's over the target. So meaning if somebody's speaking truth and speaking things the way they ought to be spoken and saying the truth about what's going on in our world, what's going on in the government, what's going on with our politicians, what's going on with these media conglomerates, what's going on with the censorship and the silencing of the voices, they attack harder. So when you're under attack like this, you, me, anybody, you are more likely over the target. So therefore, when you're over the target, you know you're saying the right things, okay? When the attack is the strongest, you know it's because you're speaking the most truth. That is what I believe in today's society, in the Western world, how things are going, okay? You know, if you're speaking the truth, those who do not want to hear the truth, don't want it told, they don't want you to speak it. They attack you harder and stronger, more aggressively. They smear one's name, reputation, etc. They incite violence towards that person or persons or group that is speaking the truth. Thusly, I believe that I am part of a truth movement, if you will. Speaking truth about what is going on in this world and about why we should prepare. Speaking truth about what's really happening in the world, like I said. Speaking truth about the media, the lies, the government, our politicians, the whole leftist agenda. Speaking the truth, any other source, you know, of truth that is being spoken is, we have a duty to uncover that. Even in the face of these attacks, we have a duty to do so. It's also been said that the truth will set you free, like I said. I'm not sure that I believe that anymore. What it seems is that the truth will get you in trouble. Therefore, it is now more than ever that we, the patriots, the truth tellers, the truth believers, should yell from the rooftops what the truth is, that we should share the message of Jesus Christ. We should share the message of the lies and deception that's going on and all the evils that are being perpetrated and the way that this country is being fundamentally changed to not reflect what it was originally intended to be when the founders wrote the Constitution, okay? Rights are being stripped every day. It is our duty, okay? Those of us who believe in the truth, who believe in God, who believe in how things ought to be, and how they once were, how we were founded, it is our duty to scream it from the rooftops, no matter the consequence, I believe. At least for the sake of the few that may hear it, okay? Wherever our message can be heard and however it can be shared or be allowed to be broadcast, that is our duty. I believe this wholeheartedly. I believe these things that we experienced Friday night was just a snapshot of that whole thing coming into play, okay? So I just wanted to share this little message today that apparently nowadays the truth will not set you free. So share in the comments what your thoughts are about this, and frankly any other experiences that you've had. I did think about different ways about how I might pursue this with YT or GOOGLE, and I've decided I'm not going to, okay, because I don't want this channel silenced, because this right now is an avenue that I have to share the truth with you guys. And I appreciate all of you that are here and that have subscribed and that are sharing these messages of truth, and I hope that you are doing the same and spreading the truth, okay? That's all I got today, Real World Prepper. I appreciate you guys very, very much, and I will talk to you soon.